What's up, Devon Tilly here, and I am finishing putting the beauty caps on this privacy wall. Lots of cool elements of previous videos I did, from the cool privacy brackets, one bracket doing it all, to our custom Colorado milled product. And today we're working on these beauty caps that Mountain View Window and Door supplied. And you can see here, if I get down here in the details, they got a nice drip leg on both sides, so it sheds the water away and protects from this sun here. So I'm gonna flip this around, talk to a couple other elements. All right, so here we are. We had these custom made to be just past the width of these 6x6s. You know, dimensional lumber, these are a true 6x6, so getting all these right beauty caps. And you can see the double drip leg there. So you can see I ordered these plenty long, and now we're cutting these just to size, and we're covering up all of the exposed fasteners to get the most life out of this. You can see where this wood is already starting to get hit, especially there on the top where we're gonna be doing these pieces and overlapping them on the top. So we're doing our best to keep this as long as we can when it all puts together. We're going to just use a silicone fastener below, so no exposed actual drills. We can always come back if that doesn't work. We're gonna try just to adhere this underneath here, and you can see where this is beauty cap is just covering all this product up. So here we go. We're just using a grinder, cutting those to size carefully so it doesn't burn, and cutting all these, and here we go. I love this plastic that they put on this for shipment. This is made from Caleb's here in Denver, Colorado. Let's take that off and put it on. All right, up here is really the key spot, you know, the end grains and all this stuff to protect. So, i.e. kind of the roof of this privacy wall. All right, so we have this all dry fit. You can see wood is wood, so we're having to use the metal to cover that up, but kind of dealing with these different cupping and moving. And also did this long. My hope is we can slide that right under that gutter, and that's how we designed that gutter, to have plenty of room. But all these variables coming together, just kind of learn by doing and putting it all together. And then we're gonna overlap this here to the other side, and then kind of just test this out, because an overlap joint is much better than a butt joint here, but it also can create other complications. So we're just gonna dry fit this and then tweak it from there. All right, so you can see I love how all of our design came together there, and that covered in there kind of the belt and suspenders. But I'm gonna take you up here and walk you through to say, how many times can you measure? Indefinitely. How many times can you cut? Once. And so you see how I wanna go with an overlap here, but I wanna minimize that, you know, to have all of this extra stuff here is just excess that's not needed. So you see where this metal is coming in there, so it falls down right in here. So I'm gonna do like, we call it like a 2 to 3 inch overlap here. So mark this, tighten this in, and that is our beauty cap on the top. I stopped here to show how I like to just use a hand grinder with all the right protective gear. And I like to cut the sides off and then score this line, and then just go through that several times so it doesn't burn it. And that gives a nice clean cut. And you can also, if you have weird corners and notching, this tool can really customize those metal cuts. All right, so there you have it. Protected, looks good. This will last a lot longer. Now with this, you can see slight overhang just to keep all the water wicking out. The challenge part of all that stuff, with the stuff going all over, got a little hump in there, but that's the stuff when you're selling this, say wood is wood. We're gonna protect it and extendedly make it look as good as we can, and that's gonna continue to move. One thing, I didn't do this right when we put it in. This probably wouldn't have moved quite as much. So I should have had the metals ordered right at time and put this in versus let it weather a little bit. But that's construction, and there you have it, an Art of Construction beauty cap wall. Using a Sika product here to adhere this down and help put a path across the end to help anything from crawling up in there, but mainly just to keep this down And the big thing was I didn't want any screws. If I can help it, we could always do that downstream.